Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the first time ever, the Thunder Roadsters on track here at the big track, Kern County Raceway. Let's go through the starting lineup. On the pole, the 33, Michelle Williamson. To her outside, the 55, Herb Williamson. Inside row number 2, the 14, Chris Bosley. The 33X of Morgan Schwert. I believe that's how you pronounce the name. The 12 of Travis Boyle. Inside row 3, Sean Pollock. In the 26, Nick DeGidio. Paul Licata in the 30. And Ian Anderson, one of the fast ones out here, won the trophy dash. And then number 21.
It's a full invert for the Thunder Roadsters. Hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen.
First time ever, and what a treat we get to see. We're racing.
No. Now we are. Green flag in the air. The Williamsons go flying into turn number 1 with a bunch of cars in tow. Look at the move that Speed Racer's going to make.
3 wide on the apron. Wow, oh wow. And you can see that the shuffling going on. Ian Henderson with a huge run. Complete invert. Full invert style, that's right. So look at this racing all around here in the Thunder Roadsters. What an action-packed main event so far.
Battle for second. It's between the 55 machine, who's losing a couple spots. That's Herb Williamson, now under pressure from the 26 of Sean Pollock.
Look at Anderson running that inside line, passing quite a few cars. He's on a mission here to win this one. He won in the trophy dash, one of the fastest qualifiers, the fastest qualifier. And he is running amok here in this Thunder Roadster, doing everything he can. Look at the run he gets out of turn number 2.
We joked about drafting earlier, but you know what? I'm starting to see the effect. Look at this car slingshot by the 26.
Look how tight they're racing here. Battle for the 3rd spot. Down the front straightaway.
And trying to close in on the 33 of Michelle Williamson.
2 cars going into turn number 1. Move him up to the 2nd spot.
Now, Michelle Williamson was the slowest qualifier today. You wouldn't know it. Michelle trying to hold off Anderson.
I don't know. That's going to be a tough one. That 21 machine is on a mission here. And battle for the lead down the front straightaway.
Also closing in on this battle, the 26. That is Sean Pollock. Almost contact for 4th. Between the 5 of DeGidio.
Ian Anderson up into the lead here in this one. And DeGidio with a run into the turn number 3.
Oh, one car getting a little bit sideways. It's that silver and red machine.
That would be, I believe, the number 12 of Travis Boyle.
Battle here for the 2nd position. Oh boy!
The 33X, is that the 33? Well, there's 2 33s. And I believe that, no, you know what? I believe that's Michelle Williamson. Excuse us, we have 2 33s, and there's one that has a letter on it and one that doesn't. And these cars don't have the biggest numbers or door spots available. And Michelle Williamson. She grenades the motor down the back straightaway. You can see her off the base coming out of turn number 2. And Michelle Williamson pulling it into the infield. Yellow is out.
Now I disagree. I think that's the 33 of Michelle Williamson.
You win.
You know why? On my sheet, ladies and gentlemen, I had the X. No, we had the letter marked for the other number. So apologies to Morgan Schwert, who had grabbed the lead in that 33X machine.
You're right. I hear what you're saying.
Folks, we're low budget. Lap number 6 restart, getting ready for the Thunder Roadsters to continue on. Sorry about the little name mix-up that we had just a bit ago. I think we got it all covered now, Tommy.
That's right, yeah. We're holding papers. We're looking at cars that don't have much vinyl space on their vehicles. So, yeah, and it's definitely our first time seeing these guys. So our apologies if we offended.
But now we found the X on that car, the 33X. Again, that is driven by Morgan Schwert. We have that all figured out at this point. We're high budget.
Here we go. Restart for the Thunder Roadsters. Pace cars pulling in, and we're getting ready to go.
All right, coming out of turn number 4, Ian Anderson and his 21 machine leading us to the green. He was the fastest car in qualifying. He was fast in practice. So we're going to have to watch out. This 21 machine has already shown that he's good and ready to go. The number 5 machine sliding in the second spot. The number 5, that's Nick DiGidio. Third place right now held by the 30 of Paul Licata. But the battle for 4th.
We've got 2 cameras going on this thing.
Yes, we do.
This is pretty neat. So we've got 3 cameras total. The main camera, 2 on the track.
Yeah, you see the pack going down the back straightaway right now. This battle between the 26 of Pollock and the number 14 of Bosley. Looks like Pollock's going to look to the inside of Bosley. Excuse me, Bosley's behind. That's the number. I'm still figuring out who's driving what car.
This division new to us, so shame on us.
Yes.
For not being high budget TV.
Always shame on us. Still a fun division to see out here.
Yep, absolutely.
At the Kern County Raceway Park. I'd say so far a successful night of racing for these guys and girls. Although not as successful for
the ladies and gents. Yeah, Michelle, not the race she won.
She had one heck of an oil down, by the way. A big cleanup. That one took a while.
It did take quite a few times. So that's kind of the fortunate thing. For the ones who did buy the DVD, you didn't have to be here to sit in that way.
Wow, that's an interesting way to put it.
You should be here to see the racing, but you didn't have to wait. And we've got some crazy...
Whoa, baby! You saw the 33X a little bit
down, pulling into the infield, pulling into the pits. It could be a flat right rear.
Trying to see.
Like that. No, the tires are aired up. Maybe a flat left rear.
Definitely issues for that car, however. I'll tell you, Tommy.
That car became a handful.
Oh, he absolutely did. Ian Anderson, your leader so far in this one. Not too much of a surprise from all the times we saw him putting down earlier. But that 5 machine really sticking in there. Nick DiGidio, he's a speed racer. He's got to be good.
He's going to be closing in. Can he? Can he not? That car does look like it is closing in.
It does, actually. Here's the tight battle between all these 3 cars. This pack right here. That is the number 12 machine driven by Boyle, the silver car, and he's being chased down by the 26 of Pollock.
And look at the difference in body styles for these cars. One with a spoiler, one without.
Yeah, I think they had fun with this division.
Yeah, that's cool though. This is I believe it's an INEX division, part of the Legend Car group. So everything's spec on these other than what you choose for body style.
Oh boy, lap traffic for your leader down the back straightaway, almost caught up. There's one car way off the pace. Looks like it could be the 14 machine of Chris Bosley.
Yes.
Now obviously we got excited, the cameraman did not, but you can catch that one going down. We have our straightaway cam. That's why we have cameras all over the track, because short track racing happens fast.
That's right, you don't want to miss a thing, but we have a fantastic
Another car off the pace, Tommy. This one I don't know will make it back to the pack. That's the 55 of Herb Williamson now off the pace.
All this while we're battling here down the back straightaway with Boyle and the 26 of Pollock.
Looks like Williamson's going to make it back to the pit area. Such a turn of events. And with all this happening with Ian Anderson and the 21 machine continuing to lead. You see this battle?
Boyle slipping up the track, Pollock to the inside.
There is a lot of speedy dry out there. I wouldn't be surprised if there's more liquid out there as well.
Very true. Especially with the fatigue that these cars have been under.
Anderson starting to pull away from Speed Racer in the second position. So right now, this is the best battle on the track. We're going to keep our eyes on this one. Yeah. Look at this run, the 12.
Oh, Pollock off the track, man. Race of attrition.
Well, I wonder if these cars are able, I wonder if these cars were set up with the right gear. Maybe it's mechanical issues. Maybe it's tires. We don't know yet.
Correct.
This is their first go-around at this place, so, we're going to have issues like...
The only thing I can understand if it is something like overheating related, that they just notice on the tachometer saying, pull off now. You want to save me for another day.
Yeah, because, but we did see a motor go earlier.
That's true. So it could be an issue of overheating. And like, to tag along what you're saying, gear. Gearing can be, if these guys are spinning higher RPMs than they usually do, which they usually run at the bull ring in Las Vegas, 3/8 versus a half. A big half, that'd be the issue right there. Ian Anderson running away with this one so far.
Closing on lap traffic. Anderson has been on a rail tonight.
Yeah, he's been dominant today. Boyle goes a lap down in that number 12 machine.
Not a lot of cars left on the lead lap.
No.
Not on cars left on the track.
Seriously. But it is cool to see the Thunder Roadsters coming out to Kern County. I don't know if they were invited or if they wanted to just come out here, but it's a very neat thing to see. These cars are, you see, they're flying around this track, setting the speeds that probably a Thunder Roadster has never seen at all.
Yeah, you see right there Travis Boyle, the car that just went down a lap. Do not see second place yet, on screen at least, Nick DeGidio.
I do wonder if like Ian Anderson, I wonder if he's even lifting or if he's burping out of the throttle or what the deal is, because that car is flying out here. And DeGidio, yeah, he's falling back on time. He looks like he had a run, or Ian Anderson just played with him a little bit.
Now, interestingly enough, Tommy, both Ian Anderson and Nick DeGidio, your top two in this, they were fastest 1-2 in practice, respectively. However, both of them actually decided to skip out on the second practice. So either they said, you know what, the car's good enough.
Confident.
Could be confident.
White flag is out, down the back straight they go into turn number 3. Ian Anderson, he's going to take it home with the checkered flags. And number 21, Ian Anderson winning Kern County Raceway. Thunder Roadsters here, and DeGidio second. So that goes to show the gap that we had.
Oh yeah,
amongst others on the camera.
Gap. And then, as you saw there, Paul Licata in that 30 machine, finishing in third.
So congratulations, Ian Anderson, in that 21 machine.
Tommy, this is a fun division to see. Wouldn't mind seeing them at other tracks around Southern California.
We've seen them at Arundel before.
We have seen
one
them
race.
For one race.
So
we saw them on the small track out in Las Vegas.
Very true.
Small flat track. And that's not just talking about the bull ring. That's also talking about in the infield of Las Vegas Motor Speedway. And I think we sent one car over another in that one.
Ian Anderson out of the car. Let's send it down for the post-race interview.
What happened to Sean? I don't know. He was just off. What? That's what I was gonna say, because Travis was yelling at me on the radio. Travis yelled at me on the radio. They're doing a running. I think it's a hat.
You know, they're used for bowling.
Oh yeah, no, you know what? Surprisingly, it doesn't. We ran a 25-lap run. And
this win worth $350 for Ian Anderson.
Oh, there you go. $350. I didn't get it.
And we got our safety crews all over the racetrack cleaning things up. I want to thank our starters for getting victory lane all put in place for us. How about it, Barry McKeever? It's Ian Anderson in victory lane.
All right, let's hear it for Ian Anderson. He can hear you. Monster Energy now. You got yourself a hat. You got yourself a Monster Energy. Didn't look like you needed much energy tonight. You just pretty much ran away with it again.
Well, I'm actually pretty tired right now. It's a very physical challenging track. You're trying to hold back the car from the wall. So.
What was the car like as the race went on?
Well, the car got better and better as the tires warmed up and it stuck better than the track. But I just kept getting more tired, more tired. As soon as I saw the 5 to go, I was dead.
And you know, there was several of the cars that had mechanical problems, and we were talking earlier about really pushing the limits of these vehicles. Do you think that had something to do with it?
No, a lot of times that those cars aren't really out on the track, so I haven't really seen them around all year. So I don't know if they've been ran or if they're just old, so they just break down and haven't been fixed.
All right, so tell us about coming back, getting these beautiful Thunder Roadsters back here a couple times next year. What is your thought of coming back here to Kern County?
I would love to come back. It's such a great track. The fan service is amazing. I mean, it's just great.
Tell these fans what they actually have here and what a great racetrack and what a great facility this is for everybody.
You guys are really lucky to have such a great racetrack right in your back door. I mean, the boring doesn't really treat you guys very well. They just rush the time limits and everything.
Hey, Ian, congratulations. Great job. We look forward to seeing you back here real soon.
All right.
All right, fans, give it up again. Ian Anderson, your winner of the Thunder Roadster feature tonight. Hey, by the way, Stephen, I was talking to the fire crew.